Hello. Hello, everybody. Can you see me? Okay, my my cursor was invisible for a second. I have no idea what went wrong. That was weird. What the heck? I like went onto my computer and then my streaming software and then all of a sudden my cursor was invisible. I have no idea why that happened. And then I was so hard to do anything before the actual stream started here. Okay. I was thinking of waiting for a few minutes before we actually start the story, but I'm not sure if I need to do that since there isn't anybody here and and I don't want to have people wait through the VOD. I guess you can skip through it to actually see the story making because if only like a few people show up or nobody shows up, then I'll just decide on my own what kind of story I want to make. And all right. So maybe I should wait. I wonder how it is right now. The stream health is poor. Um it like that's like another thing if like anybody has come into the chat, I have a extreme lag. Like probably like 40 minutes of lag. So I might not answer you right away and I might answer you a lot later than because I'll get your response a little later or than than necessary. Maybe I should post more like
All
probably
right.
like 40 minutes of lag. Sorry about that. I had no idea that the thing was on. Although you did hear me lag there though, and because I'm looking at my Twitter right now. Um, all right, maybe I'll wait a few more minutes, or not a few more, like just a little longer, to see if anybody comes on, and if not, then I'll just start, and then if people come up and see me, then that will be like in the stream. Here, I see. There's nothing in the live chat. They're probably all at yeah, so I don't have anybody here right now. Maybe just a little longer. Da, 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 da. La 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 la. Okay. I apologize. Yeah, fine. Let's just start. Okay. Yeah, let's just start. And if anybody comes in, then hello. I am Desmo. Oh, hi. Hi, DJ Bodega. How are you doing? What kind of story do you want? Hi. All right, that's good. Yeah, sorry again. As I said, there's a huge lag, so I'm glad you're doing good. Well, I was thinking about we could choose like what kind of story do you want to do? Because there's on Novel AI, there's you can do different modules or no module at all. Like let me pull them up if you let me see if you can see them. You really don't know? Yeah, it's kind of hard. Maybe look through them. H.P. Lovecraft, action, comedic fantasy, general fantasy, kind of like that. Let's look. Where's my water? I need some water. Oh, there we go. Hmm. Don't know. Maybe just come up with something on the spot. Cross genre. Maybe we could do. Huh. Mid. Yeah, it is hard to choose. You're right. You're right, DJ Bodega. Let's see. The Maybe let's do a dark fantasy. Huh. All right. Whoa. Feels like my house just shook. It's really windy outside where I am. Huh. I have like no creative ideas. Maybe I'll just push start here. The forest was silent as.
The forest was
Oh,
silent as Miri walked on, her eyes fixed in the distance. She had only been able to keep walking for a few minutes before she felt exhausted and stopped by a tree. The soft grass tickled her calves.
I forgot I had a narrator installed in here.
A cool breeze stirred up around her. It smelled of the sea. Trees stood so close together that they were like one solid mass with trunks forming separate branches, their leaves shimmering green even in the middle of winter.
Okay. We're getting some description of our setting here. Kind of want the story to be a little crazy, but let's see what happens.
They formed an unbroken wall. It made her think of soldiers lining up behind some invisible shield, prepared for battle. She heard voices somewhere nearby. As she strained to listen, she thought she caught the sound of laughter.
Okay. That is interesting. sound of laughter. Maybe we could... Maybe, let's see. She turned her body towards... Toward... Towards the sound.
She turned her towards the sound but could see nothing through the trees. She listened harder, trying to make out what was being said, but there was no reply from the voices. It sounded like two men talking quietly, or perhaps more than that.
Huh. Two men talking quietly. I don't know where to go. Let's see what happens. Let's just continue.
There was something about their tone which gave them away. A mixture of annoyance and fear. Her heart started pounding as she imagined who might be hiding within these woods at this hour. Her mind flashed back to her conversation with Lil Babs.
Who's Lil Babs? What? That's a weird name. Lil Babs? That's so... What? I love that name. Hey, Little Babs. Have you gotten to that part of the... Oh, no. This looks like there's a bit of lag still. Oh, I can't wait till you get to there. Little Babs. I love that name, Little Babs. I don't know why. Lil Babs is so funny. Who? Let's see what the conversation was like with Little Babs.
The little mouse was right to worry, and now she too needed to be careful. Whatever had happened between Lil Babs and Fisker, the boy would never have gone off alone without good reason.
Fisker. So are we like looking for this for Fisker who went off on his own? Maybe got lost in the woods.
And neither would he do anything to harm his sister. He wouldn't dare risk killing his own flesh and blood. But if someone else did, if it wasn't him. And yet, despite the danger, Mealy couldn't help feeling excited.
Okay. Mealy. Okay, Mealy, let's see what are you excited about? Why were you... I thought you were scared.
What kind of adventure could happen here in the middle of nowhere? If she were ever going to find out whether she was really capable of doing things like this, then now seemed like the moment. She walked along, her head held high, ignoring the prickling sensation that ran up and down her spine.
A trespassing?
So what if she was trespassing? This was a place where nobody lived, and she was an adult. No one was allowed to tell her what to do. Ahead, the forest ended abruptly in a wide clearing.
Okay. The forest ended abruptly in a wide clearing. Oh, maybe I should just click continue and see what happens. I don't know. I can't really think of what to add to it.
In the center of the empty space lay an old manor house. It looked dilapidated, its windows smashed, and the roof caved in. Leaves blew across the yard, rustling among the broken furniture.
Let me see. Oh, yeah. Melee. Or is it Melee? Melee? Melee entered the broken, the dilapidated house.
Mealy entered the dilapidated house. The rotten floorboards creaked beneath her feet. She found herself standing in a hallway, which led deeper into the building. Halfway up the stairs on the right side of the hall, a door stood open.
Oh, I should have put me. Ah, never mind. I was thinking I should have put maybe little, not little Babs. That's the mouse. If her brother was in there, Fisker, which I'm assuming that's her brother. Is that somebody else's brother? I think it's her brother. Halfway up the stairs, a door stood open.
As soon as
No, I
she
don't
saw the
want.
room beyond, she knew she had come to the right place. She climbed the stairs slowly. Her legs felt weak and shaky. Just the sight of the room filled her with dread.
Aw, come on.
Ah,
It's just a room, not the end of the world.
I forgot that I have the little guy that comes up. The I forgot what it's called. The narrator for the tips. I forgot I had the tips on still, so that might be annoying. I might have to turn that off. Halfway, wait, what happened? The rotten floorboards cracked beneath her feet. She found herself standing in a hallway which led deeper into the building. Halfway up the stairs on the right side of the hall, a door stood open. As soon as she saw the room beyond, she knew she had come to the right place. She climbed the stairs slowly. Her legs felt weak and shaky. Just the sight of the room filled her with dread. Uh, what does that mean? Okay. She couldn't believe her eyes. Believe her eyes. Because she thought she saw a glimpse of Fisker. Kind of want to write little baps into the story some point because I like that character's name so much. A little mouse named Little Baps.
She couldn't believe her eyes because she thought saw a glimpse of Fisker inside. The girl pushed forward. She wanted to run over to him and hug him tight. But when she got to the doorway, she hesitated. What would she say? Would you want to see her after all the time apart?
What do you want to see her?
Or worse, would she make things awkward for everyone? Maybe she should just leave and pretend she hadn't come at all. But the girl didn't move. She stared in wonderment at the man lying on the bed.
Oh, what? Okay. Is that Fisker?
His skin was pale, as though he had spent years under the hot sun. His clothes were torn and filthy, and his hair was long and tangled. He looked like the living dead. Fisker? She whispered hesitantly, "Is that you? I'm so glad I found you." He opened his eyes. For a moment, Mili thought she saw something glinting within them.
Fisker. What happened to you? This turned in. I forgot. Yeah, I put it on dark fantasy, so we're getting the dark elements.
Fisker! What happened to you? She cried, tears running down her cheeks. Where are we? With great effort, the old man sat up. He coughed violently, spraying spittle onto the blankets. Mealy backed away. Fisker's gaze settled on the girl, his eyes widened in shock. You're not my sister, he croaked. Kiger froze with horror. There
Okay,
was
we're
no
in a
doubt.
different
The voice
story, it looks
belonged to
like
the man she
completely
had
now.
seen earlier, the one who had been hidden behind the tree. He was standing by the window, looking outside. The moon shone through the shutters, casting him in shadow. Kiger glanced at the bed. Fisker was still sleeping, unaware of what was happening.
What? Okay, we might have to backtrack because this is a completely different character. Or maybe just change the name. Kaya, we don't want you here. Okay. We don't want it to change the characters completely. I don't know. Maybe just delete that. Yeah, I went into a completely different story. Or I mean, not completely different, but it was like a different character entirely. You're not my sister, he crowed. Oh, okay, it's just gonna keep doing
Pupa
that, I
felt the
feel like.
blood drain from her face. With one hand she fumbled for the knife in her belt, while with the other she groped for the door handle.
What?
It's okay, Pupa. Nils shrugged his shoulders. I'll go first. You can follow me behind, then try to sneak in. Don't worry, I won't let anyone take you alive.
What is this story?
Not even Fisker. The girl swallowed, struggling to catch her breath. Nils stepped aside and beckoned to her with his finger. She shook her head furiously. Don't worry, the thief told her you don't need to get involved.
Okay, are we getting like a backstory? I don't know. Should we continue with this weird backstory, it looks like? So we have this new character named Pupa. Or Pupa, is that how you say it? Um, Pupa that is in like Niles who are thieves with and then I'm not sure if Frisker is here. Oh hi. Hi Musashi. How are you doing? We're doing a novel AI stream and our story so far is about this girl called Meili that was trying to look for her brother and then found him lying in a bed and he was like all in like this creepy house all withered away. And also there was a character named Little Baps, which I love the name and I might bring this character back, but then all of a sudden while she was talking to her brother that she just found like lying in the bed and also he's like all pale and like looks like a zombie. um then it just turned into a completely different story, like a like context or story. It's like a backstory now. Oh, I'm doing all right. um Sorry Musashi, like I have a lot of lag so I might not respond right away. Okay. Therefore, the thief told her, you don't need to get involved. Maybe I'll just continue and see how the story goes.
All you need to do is stay hidden until I've dealt with Fisker, and then we can both escape. We're going to win this thing together. His voice cracked with excitement, making her shiver despite the warmth of the summer night.
It's kind of windy where I am. What's the weather like where you guys are? His voice cracked with excitement. Wait, don't worry. You don't need to get involved. All you need to do is stay hidden until I've dealt with Fisker. Wait, is that how Fisker got into the bed? Did they cause this?
He gestured again, smiling encouragingly. Despite her misgivings, Pupa nodded reluctantly. They had
I don't
talked
want
about this
that.
plan before, but she'd been reluctant to believe he was serious.
If they are both confident in their
Okay.
plan, why are you still hesitating?
I might need to turn off the tips. Because that I don't like how it keeps popping up. It's annoying. Am I still streaming? Yeah, I am still streaming. Okay. Right. They've talked about their plan, and she'd be reluctant to believe that he was serious. He planned on he planned on giving Fisker a potion to poison him. I don't know. I might change the story. I feel like it's going nowhere.
Hyun giving Fisker a potion to poison him, and Shion taking part in the murder. However, now that he was asking her to actually do it, the thought made her feel sick. Nils clapped his hands together. Then let's go already. They crept out of the alleyway and turned left. Out of the corner of her eye, she caught a glimpse of a figure moving around in the shadows. There he is, Nils hissed, pointing.
Oh, that's good. You have calm weather where you're at. That's nice. Okay. There he is. Tackle him. I forgot how you. Oh yeah, tackle. Tackle him. Forgot how you spelled tackle for a second.
Tackle him! Before Pupa could react, Nils spun around and sprinted towards the stranger. She followed, and they collided in the dark street, rolling over each other and knocking their heads against the cobblestones.
It's like turned into a Looney Tunes skit.
One of them grabbed for the dagger in her belt, but the other managed to pull it free. A spray of red liquid splashed onto the ground. By the light of the moon, Pupa saw the other man was dressed in black robes.
Okay.
Ishut fell back as he leaned over to check on his wound. When the tip of his tongue darted out, Pupa realized what he was doing. Bleeding stopped, he said, licking the crimson trickle off his fingers.
What? Okay.
Your friend must be tougher than I gave him credit for. Now you'd better kill me quickly, or else Fisker will have us both. The cloaked man pulled out a small knife and pointed it at Pupa.
Whoa, what's going on? Who is this cloaked man? Who is this?
Or else. The words died on his lips, his eyes widening in fear. From the corner of her eye, Pupa caught a flash of movement. With an instinctive motion, she kicked the knife from the other man's hand.
Okay, like,
Then she jumped up, kicked him hard in the chest, and landed on his shoulders. With one hand she held him down, while with the other she plunged the point of the knife into his throat. Blood gushed out of his neck and mixed with the dirt on the road.
okay, this story is getting really dark.
The cloaked man tried to scream, but all that emerged was a bubbling, wet wheeze. Cuba let go of the man's body and stumbled backwards. Didn't even try to fight back, she muttered, wiping the blade clean on the cloak. She sniffed the air. Smelled like burnt flesh. What's going on here? A door slammed somewhere nearby. An explosion of sparks flew through the darkness. A second later came a loud thud and a shriek.
Oh, okay, there's an explosion now? What? Okay, I think the man in the cloak, I'm not sure if it's a different character or if that is um what's his name? Frisker. And if it is Frisker, then I think it's a completely different character, this like cloaked man that just has a weird tongue that heals um his wounds, I guess, and then uh Pupa finally killed him. Uh I don't know what's going, and now there's an explosion. All right. What is going on?
That's Fisker, Nils said, leaning over to whisper in her ear. He's furious because I messed up his plan. That's why he sent me to find you and bring you back.
What?
Pupa smiled wryly. Oh, well done on finding me so quickly. And you say I'm useless. Well, I wouldn't exactly call it quick, Nils replied.
What? Okay, I might need to
But
change the
yes,
story.
thank you, by the way, for coming to my rescue. Why did you want to help Fisker? You hate him just as much as I do.
Okay, I might, let's just leave it here where at this story and maybe make a new one. Yeah, it's really confusing. We might need to make a new story here. All right. Let's see. Let's have it come up. Let's have the AI come up with its own title and see what it turns out as. Now lies the hunter. Okay, I guess this is the story. Now lies the hunter. Maybe let's try to make a story of little Babs. Babs. I like little Babs. A little mouse. Maybe we can change the theme of the story too, so something else completely. What about new story? What about Little Baps in a sci-fi setting? Cyberpunk. Basic. And then maybe we could change the writing, the configure preset, which like changes the writing style of the AI. And that might be interesting. Or let's see. Cyberpunk, general fantasy, hunter-gatherer. Do you have Musashi? Do you have any suggestions on what kind of story you would like to make? Like I'll bring up the modules so you can see them. There's the and then yeah, I'm not sure. I kind of want to do a story about little Baps, but I'm not sure if we should just like completely do Oh, they have a rats one. Why is there just rats? That's a weird genre. Why is that a genre? Okay, that's never mind. Space opera, Valentine's Day, urban fantasy. Okay. Let's see. Hmm. Wait, where am I? Oh, kind of want to do something for Magic Library. Weird. Let's do. Let's see. Let's. It's hard to choose. Cyberpunk. Let's choose Cyberpunk and um maybe change it to a different configure setting. Moonlight Moonlit Chronicler. I don't know what that does, but let's just see. Oh, dragons? Yeah, dragons might be a good one. Yeah, let's do dragons. I like that idea. And Moonlit Chronicler. Okay. What's the perfect one? The cyberpunk? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait, I've got a good idea. Why don't we do a story about dragons in cyberpunk? Dragons in the cyberpunk genre. I don't think that's ever been done before. Yeah, that's good. That sounds okay. Let's see. How are we gonna start this story? Hmm. Let's see. How are we gonna start this? Huh. Okay. I just like do not have any ideas of like writing right now. It's annoying. And I planned this stream. Okay. Let's see. Oh, we are this um this let's see. Maybe we should give a name. What's the name of our character? Oh yeah, don't forget to title the story of the story, yeah. What should we name our character? Maybe let's do that. Let's name the character. And then maybe like come up with a name of the city that it takes place in. Like, huh, okay. Oh wait, I've got the name. Never mind. We'll call it Little Baps in honor of the weird name that the other story came up with. Little Baps is a dragon corp corpo that works at um the best tech facility. Tech fa- the best tech facility in what should we name the city? Yeah. What should the city be called? Dragone. Yeah, just Dragone. No, that's like Humansville, which is a real city, by the way, in Mississippi. There's a city in Mississippi that's called Humansville. Maybe Dragonsville. Let's do that. Dragonsville. Dragonsville. All right. Little Baps is a dragon corpo that works at the best tech facility in Dragonsville. Yeah, let's have it Dragonsville. Um, let's see. He longs for a better life. No, no, no. Let me. Oh, and he gets caught up. Got up unwillingly, unwillingly in a company conspiracy. Why can't I spell conspiracy right now? Conspiracy. Okay, come on. You got it, Desmo. Come on. You what? Okay, okay, fine. Why is oh in a company plot in a company's evil plot? There we in the company's evil plot. Let's just do that since I don't know why I cannot spell conspiracy right now. the company's the company's evil plot. The company's plot. Let's just say plot. Um. All right. Not sure if we. Does that sound Does that sound good? Does that sound good as our starting point? Oh, I put Little's Baps. Little Baps. Little Baps is a dragon corpo that works at the best tech facility in Dragonsville and gets caught up unwillingly in the company's plot. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Arya is a girl who dreams of being an engineer. She finds her way to Lil Bab's apartment where she finds herself getting dragged into the company's scheme. Curran is a boy who dreams of being an engineer.
Okay, now we're probably just gonna get a list of characters.
He
Oh
finds his way
no!
to Lil Bab's apartment where he finds himself getting dragged into the company's scheme.
No,
Sheena is
it's
a
just
dragon crow who
gonna
works
keep
at the best
going.
tech
It's a
facility in
list of characters.
Dragonsville.
I just want to see.
She finds herself drawn into the company's plot. Nana is a dragon cropo who works at the best tech facility in Dragonsville. She finds herself drawn into the company's plot. Dragonsville is a city on the planet Mars that is home to some of the most advanced technology.
Okay, I guess we got some lore. Dragonsville is a city on Mars, uh, with some of the most advanced technology in the galaxy. Okay.
In the galaxy, the city is divided into districts, and each district has its own specialty. The first district is devoted to biotech, the second to energy, the third to transportation, and so on. Each district is run by a dragon Kropo, a dragon that runs the place.
Okay. Um, I guess. All right. Let's see. You definitely need to get rid of these characters. Maybe we could keep Arya in here, because it kind of establishes a little bit, but okay, we just got like a whole bunch of characters, and we did get some lore on the city, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we could switch this. Um, no, let's switch you. Control X and Control V. Okay. Wonder who is watching right now. Okay, I have 48 minutes that I've done. I could probably go for a little longer. All right. Arya is a girl who dreams of being an engineer. She finds her way to little Bap's apartment where she finds herself getting dragged into the company's scheme. Let's see what happens.
When Lobabs finds out that Arya is being used as bait for the company, she does everything in her power to make sure that the girl survives. The day that Lobabs found out about the company's plan to kidnap a dragon Kropo from Dryden's.
Okay, what? I need to like come up with something because this is just Dragon, and also I like how this actual corporation is called Dragon Corpo. It's funny. Let's see. To the company's scheme. Hmm. Nah, I'll just continue the story from here. I'll delete that.
Lil Babs is a dragon Kropo for the biotech district, which is also where she lives. She was raised as a dragon, but her mother had a human father. This means she has some
What?
human traits, like being able to eat both animal and plant matter.
Okay. I guess that's a human trait.
As a dragon, she would be a formidable warrior, but as a human, she's a little clumsy. Her name is short for Little Big Babs. Lil Babs had just gotten off work at the biotech district.
Her name is short for Little Big Babs. Okay, that's amazing. I love that. I love that. That's great. I love that her name is short for Little Big Babs, and it's like barely you would not know that at all if you just heard Little Babs. And then also, I guess this dragon was raised. What? This She was raised as a dragon, but her mother had a human father. Okay, so I guess, and then that makes you have the trait to eat both animal and plant. What do dragons eat then? What do they eat in this world? This is very interesting indeed. All right. Okay. I have zero viewers right now. Nice. Let's just keep going. I kind of want to see. Little Baps just got had just gotten off work at the biotech district.
It was her usual evening routine. Go home, make dinner, then watch her favorite show. But tonight she was distracted. There were two dragons on the show, a male and a female, and they were playing chess.
What?
Lil Babs had never seen chess played with a dragon before, and it intrigued her. She was always looking for new ways to train her brain, and she loved puzzles, so she watched.
Okay. Little Baps is watching a chess match between two dragons. All right, this is amazing.
The dragons were playing for something called the giant egg, and Lil Babs couldn't figure out what it was. Then she remembered that the other day she'd read an article about some giant eggs that had been found on Mars.
What? Okay.
The story was that they were thousands of years old and had come from some extinct species of dragons. She wasn't sure if it was true or not, but it made a good story. Lil Babs liked stories.
Maybe let's see. The let's see the tonight her favorite. Wait. Oh yeah. The TV switched to a different show with a strange man demanding strange dragon covered in a strange dragon covered in cloaks. I don't know. A strange. Okay. What? what I was going for is maybe changing the story to where, like, let's see, there's these eggs called the giant egg, the chess match. Huh, it's interesting. Okay. The program was intercepted was intercepted by a strange video of a dragon completely completely covered in cloaks. Why don't we put that? Completely covered. Huh. The program was intercepted by a strange video of dragons completely covered in cloak. By a strange dragon completely covered in cloaks. Um, so his identity. So their identity was hidden. Hid. So their identity was hidden. So their identity was hidden. And the strange dragon, the strange, and the dragon announced that uh do not know where this is going at all. Where is this going? Let's see. All right, the program was intercepted by a strange video of a dragon completely covered in cloaks, so their identity was hidden. Maybe let's just put that. Whatever.
And it was talking about the giant egg. You should go see the giant egg, said the dragon on the screen. It's very exciting. Lil Babs was intrigued. She wanted to go see the giant egg, but she didn't know how to get there. And anyway, she had dinner to make, but she thought about it for a while, and then decided that she would go.
Okay. I love that. It just comes on. Yeah, you need to get the giant egg. It's really exciting. All right, that's great. I love that. Intrigued on where she decided where she would go. Okay. This is so funny.
It was only a couple of days away, and she could always come back if she got bored. So Lil Babs went home to tell her roommate about her plans. Her roommate was a young dragon named Miller.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I think this story could be worked on, and it might be, and it could turn into something interesting. I don't. Why is it no crying in the closet? Why was that the first thing you came up with AI as the title of this story? This is no, we're changing the title. No, we're changing the title of this story. I cannot have you be that way. How? Whoa, this is a long title. What? This is a long title. I guess this is like a freaking anime. Little Big Baps. How would you like to go to the giant egg to see what's inside? We could pay your way if you wanted. Oh, okay, that's this is a huge title. What the heck? I'll just fine. I'll do that. That's what the title of this story is. Very long, very long title. Very long. All right. Let's see. And then this is now lies the hunter. Little Big Baps. Okay. Kind of feel like doing a new story. Although I wish there were people here. I do not see anybody. Okay. It seems like the stream is able to work though, which is good. I'm glad. This is like kind of like a test stream before my official debut, and I'm glad that it's working. So that makes me excited for actually being able to stream stuff. Although I won't I'll yeah, so that's let's see. Should I continue? Should I continue the stream? I'm not sure if I should continue or not. Let me see. Should I continue? Should I continue? Should I continue? Great. All right. Stream quality. Maybe I'll end this and then we can continue on an art stream, which would probably do a lot better now that I'm thinking about it. Although I don't know, I kind of want to come up with a new story too. What should I do? All right. Why don't I just ruin my audio for you and make you really uncomfortable if you watch this far into the live stream or in the VOD? Make you really uncomfortable. Okay. Somewhat successful. I know what I'll do. I'll I'll come up with a new